Hello, everybody. They're trying it again, and if we can't do it, well, I will have to upgrade to I'll have to upgrade to what will I have to upgrade to 11 is what I'm hearing. So we'll see what happens. So far we haven't gone live. Oh, that's delightful. We're nowhere we're nowhere near here.
Mm.
Ah, that's interesting.
Hmm.
But it did say we were on, right?
We are, yeah, it says on here we're live right now.
Okay, I am not getting it on mine. Ah, so that means I will keep on talking and we're not getting the feedback like we were before. So we will see what we shall see. But why am I not? YouTube doesn't like me today. Can you read what with anybody's on?
There we go.
Well, maybe yeah, I should be able to get it on here, shouldn't I?
Yeah, it says we're on. Let me see.
They, yeah, don't want Hillary, I want mine. And it's very bizarre what's happening. Live. Nope. I've got 24 views 48 minutes ago, but it doesn't say I'm on here now.
Oh, I can see that we're on now. Right now. I can see it.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm sending the link to you. I can see it.
okay, I will go and look for the link.
Mm-hmm. We are on.
I'm not getting a link from you either, though.
Let me see if I can send it to you.
Hang on, maybe that's it.
Because I can see myself, so let me see. I just sent it to you too. Okay. Mm,
Okay, that's really cool. It's oh, there we are.
mm,
Okay, so that's awesome.
I just sent it.
I just can't get it on here.
Mm,
Okay. Okay, there it goes. I wish can you read the can you see if the live chat there's anybody chatting? Nobody's chatting, right?
yeah, I can see. Let me look. I think we just got on, so
No.
no, nobody's chatting yet. Oh,
Just
Angie
work.
said, "Hey, ladies."
Yeah. Are you getting anything?
As Angie said, "Hey, ladies."
I haven't got that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
I think
So
it's
this this is Elisha Keating from wisdomseekers.net and Bonita will come on in a few minutes. I suspect as soon as she sees that we're on, and we've been having some technical interesting events, which is not unusual for wisdom seekers. And right now, Maria and I are on, and there's actually a question. Firefly Magic's on too. Cool. So it says, Angie says, how does ME feel about me, and will he step forward again? Do you?
um, it says, let's see. She first said, Elijah, you saw me marrying Sam. I brought commitment, and he thought I meant let's get engaged. He has backed
Oh,
away now. It's been 2 weeks without any communication.
Sam.
Oh, yeah.
But you know, that's pretty typical of men at
Yes.
this point. And I know because I talk to a lot of women who are dealing with men and their reticence. They have a great deal of fear. And it seems to be across the board fear that the men are maybe they're working the energy of man is working through all the pains of having been shut down by women. But I do think when he said let's get engaged, that's probably a, you want to know this man before you get before you actually marry a person. And that takes, so how it works is 2 years is good, 3 years too late. You know what I mean? If you've been engaged or if you've been dating for 3 years, walk away. If you're engaged at 2 years, it's perfect timing. And how does he feel about you? And will he step forward again? You're not finished. Whether or not he will have the shit spa or the cojones to move forward, that will be that will depend on whether he works through his fears of relationship. What do you get, Maria?
Yeah, I'm getting the hangman. I think he's
He's scared right now.
yeah, he's trying to figure things out. So I think it's okay to give him some time to think things out. I don't think he's really, he might pull that back because he doesn't want to be in, he feels like he doesn't want to be influenced. He wants to make sure that that's what he wants to do. You know what I mean? Without like being around you and stuff like that. So I think that just give him some time. I don't see like it's, I think I see him coming right back. I get the judgment. But um he does have, I don't know if he had a relationship that ended really badly, but he does have fears on like commitment and family and trusting people because I got the Four of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So last time he thought about being with somebody or being serious with somebody, this is what happened to him. So that's why he's kind of pulling back. But I'm not saying like, let him act like a fool, but just give him a little bit of time and see when he comes back what he says and go accordingly, act accordingly, from what he says when he comes back.
Be patient. Men are very slow. And the
Yes.
and men are extremely sensitive. They don't appear to be, but they are. And if you say something that hurts their feelings, they'll pretend like, well, it didn't bother me. But it does. So you
Mhm.
very, very careful.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I get. Just 2 weeks is not that, it's not that long. I mean, I know it feels for a long time, especially when you're like, okay, I said this, that, but just give him a little bit. I don't think it's gonna be for too
No,
long.
yeah.
Yeah.
And his sense of time and your sense of time are actually quite different,
Hmm.
which is kind of makes it difficult for you, but it's I'm sorry, I'm a little confused because I cannot get me on my computer. And so I'm using my phone, and the only reason I got it was because Maria sent me
Yeah,
the chat.
it is crazy. I don't know what's going on with it, but we're on and it's working kind of, I think. Firefly says, "Hello ladies. I hope you've been well." Jennifer says, "Hello pretty ladies. It's great to see you. Hey." And then she has a question. She's like, my family has been going through a lot financially. Do you see a month or season this year that will be better financially for me and my family so we can move this year? Thank you.
So so a lot of people try to manifest,
Mm-hmm.
but it isn't manifesting you want to do. You want to use intention. And what intention is, you decide, okay, this is an example. I wanted a horse way back when my kid, the 35 years ago, I wanted a horse. And my kids and we all liked horses. And I had the intention I was going to have this horse. And I put everything into it. I didn't every little penny I got, I put towards that horse. I had a single-minded focus with intention that I would have this horse, and we got the horse, and it was a wonderful horse. I got it as a 2-year-old, and I trained it myself, and we did. But I was focused on that so to the exclusion of anything else. And this is what you want to do. You don't want to manifest it, because manifesting is a totally different energy. You put it out there and you let it go. With intention, you intend. So, for instance, Maria is becoming a nurse. She has every intention of doing it, and has so much homework that she has no time for herself, literally. She's on a break right now. That's why she's here. She has the intention of doing it, and she's putting everything into it. And that will be what you'll have to do. You'll have to put so much focus on moving, not just wishful thinking, but you have every intention of doing this, that it actually takes over and becomes a living entity. What do you think about that, Maria? Not not intention, but
The question, I'm getting that. So I don't know what exactly is going on and why you're having a hard time financially, but I feel like it's you keep doing that, you and your family keep doing the same thing over and over again, like expecting like, okay, this we have to follow this. This is how we're taught that we're gonna be financially like stable, or this is gonna work out. I feel like there's I don't know if when you're trying to solve a problem, you do way too many things at once, and I feel like there's too many. You're getting pulled in too many directions, too many obligations, and that causes like financial tension when you do that. I don't know in what way it does it for you and your family, but that's what I'm getting. And I feel like if you pull back and try to work one thing at a time when it comes to finances, and I think there's too many people trying to do too many things at once, if that makes sense. I feel like that's when you're gonna go from the Five of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, which I see it happening. Just make sure that everybody's doing things like it's carefully select what you're working on, make the right decisions, which I'm not saying that you're not making the right decisions. I feel like it's just so overwhelmed. You're like, okay, let's try this. Maybe this is going to help out. And somehow you're putting yourself further behind. So that's what I'm getting. But I see I see it happening. I see you guys coming out of it. But just what works for one person doesn't work for the other. So try to do what works for you. Yeah.
like saying too many chiefs and not enough
Yes.
not enough Indians.
So I see it in about 3 to 4 months. I see like getting a break from all the craziness from finances and stuff getting restored, you know? So that's okay. Angie says, I hope he comes back. I thought we had a genuine connection.
I do believe you do have a genuine connection. It just sometimes it becomes a better connection if you stand back a little bit and look at. There might be that there's things that you can. I do believe you do have a genuine connection. Oh, shit. It just sometimes. So you know what? I think it might be Bonita's computer that's doing this.
Oh,
Yep.
Because we were fine until you came on.
oh no. Am I messing things up again?
Well, no,
No.
but maybe your computer.
Oh my God.
I don't
Where
hear
are we, girls? I'm so sorry. Hi,
Oh,
everyone.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, we're at Misty.
Misty Jackson.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you find it?
Miss,
Because I can't find it on mine.
Missy Jackson. Yes. Hello, ladies. Hope all is well with all of you. Are there any messages for me?
Misty. Hang on. Well, first of all, I really like your name. Um, and it does actually, Misty does personify who you are, because you come in with a very gentle energy, and sometimes, pardon me, you're not focused, and you walk through life. It's a very gentle soul, but there are times you miss things because things are misty. But it is a beautiful name. Okay. Do you have anything, Maria?
Ew, I'm getting that. Ah, Misty. Okay, so I got the devil, which is pretty much you're doing really well on moving forward from all the chaos from the past. Just try not to get pulled back because other people's actions. Like, don't let them get you. Whatever they say or do, it doesn't really matter. Just keep moving forward because it feels like you're moving forward. You're in a time where you're like calmed and like you had to settle a little bit. It was you getting rid of conflict, and then something happened and it just drags you back because of other people's actions. That's not you. So just make sure that you don't let that. I don't know if you see the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, like it's like arguing and petty, resentment and petty stuff that from other people. Try to be the Queen of Wands that you are, and so you can have a strong foundation for yourself, new foundation with, and leave whoever else in the past that treat you wrong, leave them in the past, okay? Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but you're still going through awakening. Don't you love that? And it's funny, and death, which is like, new, you're becoming a new person. So you're changing your habits, your patterns, and you know just make sure you don't neglect yourself physically or emotionally while you're going through that stuff. And take care of yourself. Just I keep getting that. Do not let, I think they feel like because you're so calm and you move forward, and they're trying to get you, they're trying to get a reaction out of you, whoever that they are. They're trying to get a reaction from you. They're trying to make you feel like you're not enough, to feel guilt, shame, or vulnerable of stuff that you have not even, it's not even your fault. You know how people just blame other people for their actions and stuff like that, which I know the situation, so I know. So don't let them do that because you're great. You're
So
doing really well. Moving forward.
basically, one of the things I tell people all the time, what other people think about you is absolutely none of your business.
Mm-hmm.
Because we get pulled into other people's energy, and what everything that they go through is through their own vision, their own focus. And it does have nothing to do with you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Are we ready, ladies?
Yes, we are.
We have Firefly Magic. How is Scorpio's feelings developing for me? Any intentions to explore further?
Go ahead, Maria. I seem to be a little off right now.
You're okay. It took us so long to get on. You're like, I don't know how to fix this. It was crazy.
No, I don't have any idea. I actually did what my oldest daughter suggested and rebooted my computer.
That's what I do. It always works out. Um, hmm. So, okay, so this is what I'm getting for Scorpio. Has he pulled back? Do you feel like he's pulling back and he's not really communicating? Um,
He's the one that they were working on the same team, and this other lady came in and decided that she wanted what Firefly Magic and this other guy had,
mhm.
and he got caught up in the other woman's energy for a while. I suspect that's gone by the wayside or is on the way out right now. If it had, I mean, she might have a little bit of claws into him, but he is. So right now, every man I know is on the fence. Every single man. I don't seem to be there doesn't seem to be many that are making a decision. So he's on the fence, but he's leaning towards he's always found you extremely interesting and attractive, especially when you wear the boots.
Yeah, I just feel like it's just his energy is chaotic.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's like chaos, drama, conflict, loss. Like I see that he has pulled energy back. That's why I was like, I don't know. He pulled that energy back because he thought there was something else. But I don't see the something else here. That's why I was like, it doesn't. That's why I'm like, did he pull back? Which makes sense what you said. But I feel like whoever he was putting attention or the attention towards, big deception. Like I think whoever she was deceived him, and now he's kind of like, okay, um maybe I made a mistake, maybe I made, da da da. He's kind of soul searching, and it's just that, like I said, drama, conflict, and loss. So he's at the point where he doesn't know what to do because he's all over the place because he knows he's messed up.
Mhm.
So after he goes, works through those emotions, then maybe we can see how he's gonna move forward, because I don't think he knows how he wants to move forward, what he wants to do. And if I pull cards right now, let me see. I'm gonna pick up. Yep, I'm putting two different, because there's two different directions you can go. He hasn't decided which one he wants to do, and
And
everybody.
honestly, I do think just about every man in the world is clearing that energetic block.
And I feel right now too, it feels like if he tries to like come close to you and offer something, I feel like he feels like you're not going to accept it because he knows he was a dummy. So I'm getting this. So, they see that like she's not going to offer. She's not going to get it. She's not going to want anything I offer. So
And
just
then,
let him.
and the thing is, that might actually happen when she gets a chance. She might say, no. And I've seen it happen over and over again, actually.
Yeah, just let him work through whatever.
Yeah.
Don't pull him out of his, doesn't sound very nice, misery, because he needs to feel that, because, actions have, come, there's consequences to your actions, and everybody has to learn them, so.
And if he doesn't learn it now, he'll repeat it. So let him fail.
And you don't want to, be in the middle of that, him doing that. Yeah.
But don't forget to wear your boots occasionally.
All right. Are we ready?
Tay, yeah.
Tay Tay. Hello, ladies. It's nice to see you again. Can I have a message from my dog, Flower? I've had her since I was 10. I'm 25 now. So it's been really hard not to be able to see her every day. I miss her.
And the truth is, she's beside you right now. It's because you're so close to her that you can't reach down and act. Should be able to literally feel her silken uh, fur between your fingers. And it's not your imagination. She's there. And she
Yeah.
misses you too because you kind of ignore her. What do you
Mm, I'm getting that it communicates all the time. Um, you know what's so funny though? I got that. I don't know if she was like strong-willed, or she was kind of stubborn, but if it's so funny, like it feels like she comes off like, she was a character. I don't know how I'm getting that. It's so funny. Uh, but she communicates. She tries to communicate all the time. And I feel like you do feel her, but you're like, oh, that can't be it. Like you kind of doubt it because, of course, you're grieving. So I understand. But um, yeah, she's around all the time.
Ah.
She, she is. Oh. I'm sorry. Yeah, she's so sweet.
And so Elle asked me to ask Maria and Bonita to comment on the chat so she can make you guys into moderators.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me,
She can't make you into moderators until you comment.
all right.
Yeah.
Are we ready for the next?
Yes, we are. I think.
Okay,
Oh, no, I wanted to add something,
sure.
but I can't remember what because I thought of something else in between. But basically, I also wanted to say, Maria, those are beautiful cards.
Oh, these, yes. I
There.
haven't got it for a while. It's funny because I like them because they're like the way they look, but
Yeah.
they have like their uh I guess what they mean if you look at them. So it's funny because when I get together with my girlfriends from work, especially, and like I will pull cards for them after we like have like brunch in the car really quick. And then they'll be like, let's pull cards for you. So they'll pull cards for me and they'll read them like, this is this. So they think it's fun reading the cards and,
Yeah.
it's,
They're
which I don't
very,
even use them, but
Okay. Go ahead.
okay. Angie says, thank you for answering. I appreciate it.
you're
And
welcome.
our next lady up is Jennifer Schwab. I will continue to work on it. I recently started to feel like moving wasn't the right decision, and that's why it has gotten more difficult. I know timing is important. I felt it may not be this year. And
This is a point in where what you think, you're a very strong creator is what I'm telling you, but you create from a point of am I right? Am I wrong? You don't know for sure. You don't trust yourself. Right now, one of the biggest things we can do for ourselves is to trust ourselves. Don't come from the mind, come from the heart. Always go to the heart to ask. And use your creation to bring you forward powerful energy, powerful intentions. You are a powerful creator. You're just creating the wrong things at this moment. Go ahead,
all
Bonita.
right, Misty Jackson, thank you. I needed this.
Awesome.
Firefly Magic said, yes, he did pull back a bit. And then she said, I'm hoping he sees through that other deception.
I think he is. I feel that he is. I think he's beginning to realize that she's got claws rather than gentle touches.
Hmm. He
Okay.
is. That's why he's like, oh, I messed up because he's seeing it. But like I said, he has to see himself, and you gotta let him go through it. Because if you like, oh, it's okay, it's fine, that happened, he's not really gonna learn. So just let him learn.
All right. Champagne C. Hi, ladies. I was wondering if things will turn out in my favor with these legal issues I'm facing currently. Thank you.
Are there three of them? Because I know for sure two of them will
Oh,
be.
yeah. And then she says, welcome everyone. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, no, she should have a thing beside her, a tool that says she's a moderator. So what I'm getting is if there's three issues, two of them are a slam dunk. One of them you're going to have to really work at to get things to come out in your favor. And they may or may not be fully realized. What do you get, Maria? And I don't know that there's three things. I just
I'm getting yes. I'm getting like it's already working. Like I don't know to her advantage, but I feel like even though it shows that it's moving and it's fair, like it's gonna go to her direction. I don't know why she feels bad about it. She feels like she feels bad about the situation. So I mean, you can maybe the legal stuff has to do with somebody that you didn't think they're gonna do that. I don't know exactly what they are. You don't have to really say if you don't want to. I know we're live, but I feel like you feel bad. Maybe you feel bad because you feel betrayed. You thought people that will have your back don't have your back. Um, which is hard not to think about it, but time to think about it because I think it's gonna work out. Um, but I feel like it's gonna take a little bit of time. So I got a 10 of Pentacles, which is gonna work out your way. And it's already working. I feel like there's new um I feel like there's new people that come in that you can trust. I don't know if it has to do with your legal team or what, that you can trust. And it's actually, because of that, it's actually moving forward faster now. So that's what I'm getting. Hope that helps.
Right. Firefly Magic said, we had a bit of tension as was getting annoyed with him dealing with other too much. And then she says, he is a dummy. Absolutely. I care too much, but yes, boots on legs. Ha ha. Thanks for the insight.
Sometimes a bit of tension is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you need the tension just to make things go feel a little fresh.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And then Maria did her moderator hi.
I did.
And then Jennifer Schwab said, those are pretty cards.
Oh, thank you.
And then I just chimed in and said, it's Bonita.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tay Tay says, thank you. I have to force myself not to think about her too much, or else I break down crying. She visits me in my dreams a lot. In the dreams, I can feel her fur and I can smell her too.
Which tells you she's right there with you.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does.
So as much as you miss her, and I understand that because we lost our boy about a year ago, and she came back as a cat. He came back as a female cat, and she's a little devil. But
So
she does a lot of the same things. She torments her sister. She sleeps with her head down because Tolly used to sleep with his head over the edge of things with his head hanging down, and she does that. And there's a you can see a lot of her personality of Tolly coming back as Mikoto, but she's also very definitely her own person. But yeah,
Mhm.
she she definitely torments poor Jellybean. She parkours off of Jellybean's bum all the time.
So pretty. She's such a beautiful cat.
She's a little butt, but she is.
She's so sweet. Mhm.
And then Tay Tay says she was my shoulder to cry on and was always there when I needed comfort. So it's been difficult not having that. She was a very sweet dog and she always wanted to be next to me.
And for that, you can still, she can still be your shoulder. What you, what you create with your imagination is real. And people don't realize that. They think it's imagination, but it's just another level of reality. It's because we're moving into the quantum so fast, the realities shift and change. You go into your imagination and talk to her and cry on her shoulder, and you will find that it will work for you. I promise. I don't believe in you, Jennifer. I know. I don't believe in people. I see who they are, and I just tell you the truth of who you are. I promise you. Okay. Sorry, Bonita, go ahead and read
That's
it.
okay. And Jennifer says, thank you for the compliment, Elijah. You believing in me helps me believe in myself. I really appreciate you. I let myself become sad about it, and it has been affecting my manifestations.
So continue your manifestations, go to intentions. as well. And Bonita is another one that does intentions as well. And she intends that she moved all the way across the country to to form her intent, because she has this intention and she's putting it into action.
It
And
wasn't easy, Jennifer. It's not, it wasn't easy.
so intend that you're moving, and intend that it's the right thing for you. And at the same time, I know this is very awkward, allow the universe to guide your energy. Okay, I think that Bonita and Maria, you are both moderators now.
Look at that. Love it.
Yeah, and you know, there's nothing wrong with being sad. Sometimes sometimes you just have to get pissy at the universe and tell them what you bloody think. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's that you don't hold on to it. Right?
Oh, I've done that a few times in the past 2 months.
Yeah, just sometimes you just swear at the universe and tell them, that's it. Who gives a crap?
Yeah, that's fine.
So there's somebody new on. I don't recognize his name.
Yeah. Is
And
there,
I have no idea how to pronounce the first name.
I don't either. Arke. Excuse me, I don't want to butcher your name. Thompson. It says, "Hi, ladies. Hope you are all doing well this afternoon. Just wondering if there are any messages for me."
There's always messages. Let's see. How do you, can you give us a phonetic, uh, how to say your first name? Because it looks like, almost like Ark. Oh,
Eric. It's
Eric.
pronounced Eric.
I'm sorry, I would never have got that. I'm really old-fashioned, I guess.
I sure didn't.
I would have gone with Ark. It's all right. I apologize, Eric. Let's see. Your mother and father were inventive, hey? Um, so what I saw when I went in, I saw it was almost a flower, but not quite a flower, and it's opening up. It's like you are in the throes of becoming more aware of what's around you, and you're seeing things from a totally different vantage point than you did, say, a year ago or 6 months ago. You look at things and you see them from a different angle, and you have it, you're expanding. You're expanding at actually a very safe rate. You're not exploding out. You're sort of letting things unfold, which is really wise, because one of the things I always say is, the slower you go, the faster you arrive with spirituality. Allow yourself to receive from the universe, because you've kind of got a block up there. Well, I don't know if I'm good enough to receive that. Well, the answer is, if it's being offered to you, then you can receive it. If you say no, then the universe will go, okay, you're not ready. But if you receive it, if the universe is offering it to you, you are ready. So if people are telling you, wow, you're pretty cool, and you go, no, I don't, no. You accept that you are becoming a very spiritual, knowledgeable person. And when people compliment you, take it in, accept it. Then the trick is, you take it and you put it into the earth, and you give the compliment to the earth. That way your head doesn't get too fat, but you've received it, and it has become part of who you are. Okay, Maria, what do you get?
Okay, so I'm getting two different messages. First message is more general. I'm getting, make sure you find goes pretty much what you said. Find balance between all aspects of life, like your time, your commitments, your family, taking yourself, reading. I don't know why I said reading. I've never said reading for this. I don't know if you like to read or that hasn't do anything with what you do, but believe and succeed. So believe that you can succeed. And then I got a little more. I got one message, a little more detail. For relationships, keep getting relationships. So I don't know. I get relationships healing begun is healing. So I get the two healing cards. Can't even talk with relationships. I get the healing begins and healing. So forgive in the past, and be aware of the future. Heal yourself, and while you're facing others. So the healing begins once you have confirmed what hurt you in the past. It doesn't have to just be physical, right? So if you see, I get relationships, prosperity, and love. So that message has to do with relationships. So in love. So I don't know if it's like a romantic love or if it's like between, family member or something like friendship. But I feel like there is, just believe that you already have what you need. I feel like you second guess yourself, and it affects all aspects of your life, especially your relationships too. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. So which both of those messages go together, but that was very interesting. I was like, I wonder how that comes all together. But yeah, that's what I got.
It works though.
Yep.
I mean, it actually dovetails quite nicely into each other.
Mm-hmm. Interesting, yeah.
It does.
Good.
Are we ready for?
Yep.
Jennifer Schwab says, thank you, ladies. I have complained to the universe and released my frustration over the years of waiting to move. I will work more on the intentions and my energy to move forward toward my desires.
Very cool.
Yay.
And we've got through finally after like 4 starts, we've got through, I think.
Yes. It
Was
was,
it
yeah.
me? Was
No,
it me? Was it-
no, it's worked this time. Maybe all I had to do was reboot my computer.
All
I
right.
have no idea what was going on. And it was very frustrating. I don't
Oh,
usually
you did
get
it.
frustrated. Yeah.
You did it.
Figure it out. That's what I do. Like, turn it on and off. I love it when I have issues at work. And then I call IT. They're like, did you turn it on and off? I'm like, yes, I did. I did do that. Okay, thanks.
There you go.
That's the first thing you do when you're computer illiterate.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Technology doesn't work very well. Like, I don't know if I told you, but they messaged me, was it Monday or Tuesday? And then they're like, oh, because I had to do a bunch of stuff for school for my clinical. They're like, whenever that lady emails, she's like, from the hospital, she's like, everybody's registered except Maria Lyons. I'm like, what? I already registered the day you told me to register. I did everything I needed to do. And I was like, really? So then I have my teacher message me. She's like, you're gonna lose your spot. You did. I'm like, I did it. And I'm like, oh my god. So then it wasn't me. I did everything right. It's just their system. I'm like, why is this happening to me and nobody else?
But it always happens to you too. So I think it has a lot to do with the energy that you carry. So I will make a suggestion. When you start to work on these things, put yourself in the 5th dimension and work down.
Because I have so many. So we just registered. I have to do all this stuff that we have to do before the 30th, I think, which I'm probably gonna start it today. Probably get it done today too. All the stuff you have to do to start your clinicals. And I'm like, if it gets messed up, then they're gonna be like, Maria can go to clinical. I'm like, ugh. So yeah, it was a mess. I was freaking out, but they figured it out. And then of course, after they figured it out, then I messaged back. I'm like, do I need to re-register? She's like, no, it's fine. She found you. I'm like, oh, are you gonna tell me that they found me, or are you gonna have me all day freaking out?
They're going to let you freak out because they're fine.
Exactly. I'm like, I woke up with frantic emails and my teacher text messaging me, how important this was. But now, you don't, it's not important for you to let me know that it was fine.
So I asked, and yes, I do like Chat GPT. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. And I asked it for energy updates for May 25th to the 30th. And the theme is grounding, stress, and strategic planning. I think that's for you, for Maria and Bonita.
I agree.
And so Mercury enters Gemini on the 25th, enhancing mental agility, communication skills, facilitating the exchange of ideas and learning, which is pretty cool. New moon in Gemini, May 26th, marks a potent time for setting intentions, relationship to communication, learning, and adaptability. Jennifer. And Sun conjunct Mercury, May 30th, illuminates thoughts, ideas, and offers clarity and insights to persons' goals and aspirations. That's for everybody. Energetic, the phase encourages the integration of recent insights in the formula of strategic plans. It's an ideal time to harness newfound clarity to make informed decisions and make deliberate actions towards personal growth. How to navigate this period, stay grounded, embrace flexibility, which doesn't go away from grounding, set clear intentions, communicate authentically. And I think that communicating authentically is probably the strongest of all these things. And staying grounded, of course. Because if you're not grounded, you're airy-fairy.
Yes. Oh.
And I call myself an airhead because I have a lot of air in my horoscope, but I'm actually really grounded.
I'd say.
Yeah. And
Yes.
I'm not quite sure how I manage that, honestly, being that I'm an airhead, but I'm very pragmatic. So it's very interesting life that we leave. Do we have anything we want to add,
We
Maria?
have one more comment from Jennifer, not to interrupt. It says, you ladies have been so helpful. Thank you for your time and energy. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and have a blessed week ahead. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I pulled cards when you're talking about the energy. So I got doubt, need to release the doubt of knowing all the answers, which goes for what we're talking about, and most of the answers we'll answer today. Just make sure that indecision doesn't keep you stuck in a particular situation or keep you from moving forward out of fear of making the wrong decision, taking the wrong action. And then pretty much using your intuition and don't let fear and just be like, okay, you know what? I don't know which one it is, so I'm not going to make any decisions, because that's worse than actually making the wrong decision, actually. Even if you make the wrong decision, you're still moving forward. So, and understand that a mistake is only opportunity to learn. And then I got that. I feel like that's what energy is about. That can lead into growth and abundance. So with that one, you were talking about the energy, which is, it's a lot better than it's been. When I pull, I'm like, oof. Sometimes I'm like, at least I didn't get patient, so that's great.
which is unusual.
I wasn't get patience for me and other people. I'm like, I hate that word, patience. No, just kidding.
I don't know anybody that likes that word.
Good. That's not just me.
Like that word. But I have a message for you, Maria, and then you're going to hate it. All this ups and downs that you're going through, car, school, etc., probably magically go away in the end of December.
Of course, when I'm done with school. Can I go before that?
You can try.
I don't have time to try to do anything.
That's the point. You don't have time.
Oh, it's crazy. My hair's everywhere.
Sorry for the moving around, everyone. I had to plug in. I was losing battery, but we have two more questions. From the first one is from Magnets Millions. Hi, ladies. I love your insight into the man I desire to marry.
Destined.
Sorry. Please and thank you. She would love your insight on the man that she is gonna marry.
That is Maria's point. That's Maria. She does the best on that.
You sure about that? Okay, let me see. Get the love cards.
That reminds me, I need to ask Maria for myself.
Okay. I'm very passionate. It's a good thing most of the time. Soulmate. True love.
Oh, wow.
I know. I was like, can I pull those cards for me?
I know. That's great.
That's the next guy, eh?
Mhm. It
Or the
says,
what? Maybe she's already found him.
yeah, release and heal past experience to and focus more on the present. Don't focus on the past and don't focus on the future. I hate when they say that. I'm like, I already know that. Stop talking, you know?
Yeah.
And try to open your, I feel like your energy is a little close now. To open your heart, you know, so you're able to receive the energy. But if you don't know them already, they're pretty close.
Feels like it, doesn't it?
It does. Because I get attraction, passion, soulmate, true. I'm not getting anything. I don't want to get any bad cards, but you know what I mean? Sometimes there's always like something, but no.
Well, you know what? Magnets Millions have been on before, and the energy around her is that she has done a lot of shifting upwards in the last few months.
Good. So that's why they're
Yeah.
closer, you know? Let me get one more. Friendship. You sure he's not a friend already? If he's not, I mean, but you know, really good relationships, you're really good friends. Besides being more than that, you know?
That's what you want to be. You want to be able to visualize growing old, walking down the street holding hands when you're 90. Or
Somebody that's balancing you out and helps you with discipline, which I'm not saying you're not disciplined. You help each other with discipline and balancing each other out.
well, that's what you want in a relationship. You want somebody who is not exactly like you, but fulfill in the spaces.
The opposite, yeah, no. Those are more dangerous. The opposite, the more attraction. Whew.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a good one.
I
Yeah.
know. I need to pull cards for me. I better get good cards like that too.
Yeah.
Try pull one for yourself right. No, you don't want a boyfriend right now, not till after December.
No, I don't. But if I get love yourself first, I'm gonna throw the cards. I got engagement. I don't know.
Oh,
Love life is sending to a bigger level of commitment. Not before December is not, because I don't even have time to do nothing.
You know what, Magnets? The person that you usually go out with is usually not the type you marry. Honestly. And let's go on to Miriam before we get lost.
okay.
Yeah.
Any messages from my guides? Thank you.
Very.
So this is what I've been telling everybody lately. Don't think about it. Go into your heart and ask the question from your heart. And your heart will not lie to you because it is the direct connection to the universe. Your mind can lie to you because it's logical, it's smart, and it has all these really good reasons. The heart doesn't have good reasons why it will or will not work. It just knows that it will or will not work. So it's knowing images, words, colors that you have to translate into things. But trust it, and basically what it runs down into, trust yourself. What did you get, Maria?
So I got, very interesting. It goes together with what I got, but it's very interesting. Um, so the first card I got is empowerment. Believe in your power, right? And I feel like she's not believing in that because she feels like she's um undervalued. Maybe she is where she's in right now, the situation she's in. It feels like she might be trying too hard to fit in, which who doesn't that? I've done that before. And it's asking, do you know what directions you want your life to go to? Don't worry about what other people think your life should look like, or you don't want to match your life to other people's lives because that might not be best for you. So just be control of for your life plans, and just make sure you follow your dreams and not somebody else's. Because doing that makes you feel like you're discouraged and undervalued. But this is what I get. This is the first card I got. If you see this lady, she's by the horse, she has her sword. She's the picture of empowerment. Believe in your own power to create change and control your life. And you empower by becoming an example to others too. So just make sure that you don't make yourself small, because you are supposed to be an example for others and your experiences. And then just make sure you trust your inner voice and trust yourself to move forward. So that's pretty good message.
Yeah. And the horse is a symbol of power.
Yes.
And the sword, well, it's also a symbol of power. That broadsword, actually, when they discovered the broadsword, it changed history at that time. And so that is definitely a symbol of power.
Yeah, she has a crown too. I don't know if you can see. This is a really pretty card. I never noticed that. She's a crown. She's like powerful. Her sword is like, it's not drawn up because it doesn't need to be, because she just being her, she doesn't have to prove her power to anybody else. You know what I mean? She's already powerful. So
Absolutely, yeah. That's extremely a significant card.
It is.
So trust yourself, Miriam. You are a powerful individual and you have the right to be powerful. And again, like I said, take it in, acknowledge it, and give it back to the earth.
Yes.
Okay. So I think we
Yeah.
can call it. We've been on for a while, considering that we started 4 times.
We have a few comments from Magnet. She said, that's so beautiful. Yes, I have someone in my life who balances me out. Not
There you
like
go.
my usual type. Thank you so much, ladies. Lots of love. And Miriam said, thank you, ladies.
You're
There you
welcome.
go. There you go.
Tay.
Tay. She says, thank you for the live today, ladies. I will try to communicate with Flower better. I think my depression about her passing has been blocking my abilities. I hope everyone has a wonderful week.
You know, depression sometimes is used to balance you out so that you can grow and it gives you a chance to rest so that you can open up better, higher, more higher frequencies. Okay, so depression is not fun, but it's a tool. Okay, let's call it. Thank you very much, ladies. I appreciate you both. Thank you for sticking through with all the strange and exotic whatever happened today.
It's fun.
Sorry, I was late coming on. I ran downstairs, got something to drink, came back. I'm like, oh, the girls are on.
Well, I figured we better go while the going was good.
I like that advice, but I always like your advice. So you and Maria.
All right, so we'll talk to you later. And again, thank you both very much. It was a very traumatic day for me.
My pleasure.
Trauma.
Maria, good to see you. Always good to see you. Good luck with everything.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, guys.